speaking.
Oh,
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
hello.
Hey,
Scully, can you hear anything from us?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Awesome. I think we are set up now. Okay. I guess yeah, let's get started. The recording is on. Wait, closer to myself or right. Mic check. It's working, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's hackathon, HackDuke Online DTU edition. Yeah. So as it started Saturday, many people probably are sleeping and enjoying the impressions from yesterday Shanghai or Suzhou clubs. Yeah, but never mind. Special thanks to those who have made it very early here and have been waiting for everybody else to come. Yeah, so today is the first ever true hackathon on DTU campus because there was a hackathon last year, I think, which was just about pitching and not actually coding and building projects. So to tell how we came to organize the hackathon and where this idea was actually born, it goes back to HackDuke 2022 when several DTU students were on Duke's campus and helped HackDuke, that's Duke University's premier hackathon organization, to organize a HackDuke 2022. Yeah, so I was part of the team. There I met Scotty Shaw, who is one of the leading people in this hackathon, who is advisor to ComSci Club as well, alumni advisor. Yeah, and met some other people who eventually helped us to organize and make this event today a reality. Yeah. I would like to also say a few words about DKU ComSci Club, Computer Science Club. We were launched very recently. It's, I think, probably the only CS club on our campus for now. Yeah. So there's no other only CS related club, I think, so far. Yeah. So I would like to say a few words to introduce our club to you, to take this moment as an opportunity to tell more as the president of the club. So ComSci Club, we are a community of developer students or maybe professional developers as well. We host events about various topics in tech, usually hot topics, AI, machine learning, Web3, computer vision, and other good topics that are really interesting and that are hot in the industry especially. And our purpose is to basically connect developers and create for them opportunities to grow together. For example, we are building this hackathon, we are organizing this hackathon because we want developers to connect with each other, build something, coding for good, and learning some new skills at the same time. Tomorrow, maybe, let's say, if you pitch a project and if you build a really nice project, you can put it on your resume and you can connect with some people if they will get interested into your project, and maybe you find your partner if you're working in teams, right? Yeah. So yeah, these opportunities for learning, for growing are created just for you. And we will keep doing this in the future in various forms, which I will mention in just a few minutes. And one of the key goals that we have as a Chrome Site Club is to also represent our university, to Krunsha University, as a leading institution in technology and in AI, and yeah, generally computer science. So the types of events that we host at Chrome Site Club are different. So for example, one of the, let me turn on my camera. Yeah, one of the types is hackathon, which we are having today. That is true that we did not get many participants to come today, but some participants are basically participating asynchronously. So they're like doing this online. But we are going to have a bigger event, much bigger event in January. Second factor why we have fewer participants, I think, because we started very late, and it's kind of before the midterms, right? Everybody could be busy with their midterms. Yeah. Anyway, so hackathons, we organize them for, again, creating opportunities for you to grow and learn, to build projects, to introduce yourself to some teams, speakers, as well as sponsors in the future. Our upcoming hackathon is going to be in January. Again, this event is going to be much bigger and will include lots of prizes, lots of sponsors, as well as speaker sessions. So yeah, stay tuned for January event. But I will talk in more detail about today's event later. So another type of event we host is workshops. Workshops related to a specific technology. For example, let's say you want to learn how to use some tool in machine learning, or you want to learn how to build Android application, right? Or anything like that. If you inquire, if you let us know what you're really interested, then we could find a speaker. We could contact some person who is expert in this field, invite them to come over here and host a workshop for DKU students as part of the Chrome Site Club. Speaker sessions. We hold speaker sessions with some specific speakers about topics, such as it could be related to, again, some specific domain of computer science, or it could be related to career as well, like how, for example, I got into, let's say, XYZ company, right? Yeah, speaker sessions, we will be hosting them regularly. And during today's hackathon, we have lots of speaker sessions. Most of them are going to be online on Zoom, because most of our speakers are from Canada, Switzerland, the US, as well as Uzbekistan. Yeah, I hope I'm not missing any other countries. Yeah, so we have quite international speakers, as well as speakers from DKU campus. We have invited some professors to share their experiences. Yep. Field trips. We also organize field trips to technology companies and their sites. For example, it could be companies located in Shanghai or some other closer region to our campus. We organize these trips probably once or twice a semester. So if you stay tuned, if you're following us in WeChat or social media generally, then you will get information about them. All right. Thank you. Now, so today's hackathon, what is going to happen and what you need to know about today's event. For this, I am going to switch my screen and go over to Hacker's Guide website, a Notion website that we posted yesterday. Are you able to see my screen? Yes, I think. All right, so Hacker's Guide. I'm going to give you a very important information regarding today's hackathon now. So you need to pay closer attention. All right, first of all, regarding locations. Any in-person event is going to be held here in this room, in this building, and any online event, including speaker sessions, are going to be hosted in this Zoom. So I have sent this website to our VChat. I'm going to send it again if you wish. There you go. But bookmark this website preferably because you will be following this website and schedule during the whole hackathon duration. All right. So any event again that is going to be on Zoom, you'll find the link over there. And in-person events are going to be in this specific room. All right. There are also some of the resources that you must check out. You must check out before starting the hackathon. I'd like to start with the most important, that is the schedule. So what hackathon schedule does look like? Okay, it's going to start today. So briefly after, we will have team formation session where we will be trying to team up the participants who would like to build projects. If you're not building projects, it's fine. You can attend the speaker sessions, as many as you want. You can also participate in this hackathon alone without a team. So you can submit your projects individually, all right? That's also an option. But yeah, after we do team formation and once hacking starts, once you're supposed to start hacking, there will be speaker session at 10:30 a.m. by Dr. David Huang. Yeah, Dr. David Huang on the topic of AI applications in medicine. That is about diagnostic imaging and radiotherapy. Yeah. So if you're interested in AI in medicine, or if you want to build a project, let's say, related to AI in medicine, that is one of our hackathon tracks, by the way, health. So I would highly recommend you to join this speech, join this talk at 10:30 a.m. That's roughly in 20 minutes. Wow, time is flying. Yeah. Okay, then there will be a speaker session with Aziz Abdullayev at 12 p.m. He is a DKU alum, and he would like to share his experience of transitioning into technology field from environmental science generally. Yeah. So if you're interested in finding out how it looks like to change your fields or majors, follow that speech. Then Dr. Sintong, AI in healthcare speech, and Milind Kumar, he will be talking about inequality, I think financial technology and inequality. Yeah, I'm not sure about the specific topic. Yep. All right. Later, there will be asynchronous sessions that we forgot to include. There will be 2 workshop sessions that will follow after 3 p.m. So if you're interested in that, we will give you more information. It's going to be about AI, and we will post the schedule, updated schedule, in just a couple of minutes after my speech. Yeah. Hacking is supposed to be continuing right after that from 3:30 p.m. And that is generally it for the first day. Okay, so first day is going to be this. And by the way, I forgot to mention, 1:30 p.m. is going to be lunch break. All right, if you're up to lunch, so come over here. We will have lunch together. Yeah. Next day, September 10, that is Sunday, the day is going to start with your hacking, with your projects. So if you're on team, for example, make sure that you are about to finalize your project, because 12 p.m. on Sunday, that's tomorrow, is the deadline for submitting your projects. All right. I will tell you about the submission in just a couple of minutes. But please remember that after 12 p.m. tomorrow, your projects will not be accepted. Okay. Once you submit your project, you will need to wait a little, and meanwhile, you can join some speaker sessions. We have invited Dr. Lee Zhang and Charis. They are currently working in US companies. Dr. Lee Zhang is research scientist at Amazon, for example. And Charis recently fresh graduate from Columbia University and got into tech field. And they will be sharing their experiences tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. about career development, specifically for students studying in China at the moment and who want to move to the US for finding their career path. So I think if you have plans like that, or if you want to generally get into top tech field company, then I highly recommend you to follow that speech. Yeah. 13:15, Dr. Mustafa Misir on the topic of machine learning, what, how, and when. It will be hosted in person tomorrow in this room. Yeah. And judging of the projects, that's the project's pitch, will start at 14 o'clock. That's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you submitted your projects done, at least one of the members from your team must be present here in person and pitch your project to the team of judges. That is very important. Otherwise, your projects will not be evaluated. Okay. And after judging, at about 4 p.m., right after judging, we will have a closing ceremony where we will announce the winners as well as give the certificates and other stuff at 16 o'clock. Yeah, closing ceremony tomorrow in the afternoon. Yeah. All right, that's generally the schedule. Again, you can find it here in the resources on the Hackers Guide website. There's also FAQ page, frequently asked questions, that you can take a look to find answers to some of the most frequent questions. So for example, if you're new to coding, then you should not be worried at all, because you don't need to know coding in order to build something, right? You can learn coding as well at any time. There's some low-code platforms as well today that you can use to build and bring your idea into a real working project. All right. What can I create? Some people ask. So you can create anything that is, let's say, a website, a mobile application, or you can even create a use of API and pitch it to the team of judges. I will tell you briefly about judging criteria, what judges will be looking for in your projects. Okay. I think, yeah, anything else, go to FAQ page and you can find the answers. There will be mentors for this hackathon. So mentors who will be able to assist you along the way. For example, we have mentors who are specialists in C++, Python, web development, is going to host office hours, I think from now. Oh no, wait, it's 10 p.m. Sorry, it's 10 p.m. Beijing time. Yeah, to 12 a.m. tonight. Yeah. Or if you want to use some resources in, let's say, Mongo Express, Node Plus, that those are web development tools generally, then office hours of John Joyce and Chris Bowman are going to be very useful for you. Aditya Paruchri is specialist in Python, Java, JavaScript, Scala, and C#. Any mainstream libraries she's pretty aware of. You can join those office hours if you wish. Yeah, you can find the links here in Mentors office hours. Now, before I continue to instructions about submitting your projects, I need to tell you about our today's hackathon tracks. So we have 4 hackathon tracks today. These are education, health, finance, and environment. Your project must relate to any of these tracks. Okay, you can build a project that is related to education, for example, that is related to finance, or maybe environment or health, based on your preferences and on your team's choice. All right, but your project must relate to one of these fields at least. So if you build a project that is totally non-related to any of these fields, then you might end up getting a very low score from the judges. Okay, that is important to know. Well, you can read more about descriptions of each of these tracks here in the tracks page. Now, I think this is a very important moment because we are going to move to DevPost. DevPost is a hackathon platform, so where you can submit your projects. Right now, you are not really supposed to worry about it because we will provide you more detailed instructions during the day, like in the afternoon after speaker sessions. You only need to care about building your project and bringing your idea into life. But I would like to introduce some general instructions if you will not be able to follow up later. So first important rule is that deadline for project submission is 12 p.m. tomorrow. All right, Sunday, 12 p.m., no later than that. Second, you can work in a team or you can work alone. It's totally up to you again. If you decide to work in a team, then your team should be not more than 4 people, not more than 4 people, okay? No exceptions. And you need to build your project and put your source code in GitHub. If you need any help with GitHub, just approach us or join the office hours. All of them know GitHub and can help you, all right? But you don't really need to care about GitHub if you are working alone until tomorrow. Like you only need to upload your project for submission to GitHub. All right. But if you need help, again, reach out to us in WeChat or come just to this room in this building or join the office hours online. And your team must be present for in-person demos and judging. Unless if you specifically communicate with our team, you may skip the online judging or maybe do it online over Zoom. But you need to be present here in this room if you want to present your project. Okay. I think now if we open the DevPost page, yeah. So DevPost page, you can view it here, and there's a judging criteria. Judging criteria is divided into 4 categories. That's going to be feasibility and impact. So the fit between your project and our hackathon theme, that is going to include one of the tracks, right? Health, education, environment, or inequality. So you, oh, sorry, environment. I forgot about it. Wait a second. Yeah, health, oh, finance. Yeah, we replaced inequality with finance actually. Last year it was inequality. So how well does it fit our hackathon themes? Second, innovation. How fresh or how innovative is your project? Third, functionality of your project. If you build a prototype or a working, let's say, MVP, that's minimum viable product, then we are going to evaluate your MVP's functionality. How well is it functioning? Does it actually offer anything useful, right? And overall presentation. So you'll be presenting your project and pitching it during the demo tomorrow in the judging process. If your presentation is really good, then you can get a very nice score in the overall presentation part. Yep. You might want to check out the rules here. Again, rules are related mostly to the tracks, certificates, judging criteria. Yeah. But again, you don't have to really worry about DevPost right now, okay? It is generally instructions. So if you do not have DevPost account, it will be useful if you create one a little later, maybe during the speaker sessions or during the lunch, and try to join this DevPost page. It is shared again in our website over here, DevPost. You click it, and inside you'll be able to view a link. So join DevPost, and do not forget to be prepared to submit your project tomorrow until 12 p.m. It is very important, okay? All right. Do we have any questions before we move on? Any questions? Okay, if you don't have any questions, okay, right now we are supposed to discuss with you the team formation. So we need to decide if any of you is going to participate in a team or alone. And if you're sure about the instructions. All right. So give us roughly 5 minutes. I will go around the room and ask each of you individually about your participation and whether or not you're going to submit project alone or in the team. Okay. And right after that, we will continue with speaker session with Dr. David Huang on AI in medicine topic. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to take 5-minute break. Well, who's going to participate in the team or alone, individually?